Need it. Have a seat. Bring a friend. Mm-hmm. Just got a package. Oh, it's my telephones. All right, I got my new phones. I get excited when I get something in the mail. Told y'all I was going to Xfinity mobile plan. Sure did. I'm through paying. I'm gonna pay the. I paid the last $200 today to what they supposed to call down there, T-Mobile. New phone. Yeah, baby. Pixel 8. Okay. I should have another new phone. Pixel 8. Okay. What is this? Oh, that's my SIM card. That ain't nothing. Okay. Waiting on y'all to come in. I need something to open it. Let me see what they look like. Okay, everybody coming in. I just went down to the mailbox and picked up my new phones. I'm excited. I'm excited that my bill going down from 200 to 72. I mean, just got the thing where they took the money out today. So I need to stop them tomorrow and I need to activate this tonight. So I will not be without service. That's what I need to do. Soon as I get off live. Okay. Oops. Oh, cute, cute. It's not as big as my other ones, but that's okay. They small. Okay. So I got a gray one. I got used to that big one, but I get used to the little one for the price. I sure will. Less room it's going to take up. Hey, everybody. Let me see this other one, and then I'm going to get with y'all. Tonight, I was supposed to have a guest coming, but something came up that was really kind of devastating. He's been having some health issues, and then he wasn't going to be able to come on until later on tonight, after 9, and most of my sugar woogers be in bed or gone to sleep because they're not used to me coming on that late. Well, I thought it was going to be a different color. This one is gray too. I thought one was supposed to be gray and one was supposed to be tan. Whatever. I'm not finna worry about that because it's going to be in a cover anyway. All right, so much for the phones. The new phones came in. We're going to get it together tonight. Activate them so I can go down there tomorrow and tell T-Mobile goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Okay, so that's what was going to go on. I was going to have a guest on tonight, and I will be having more guests coming on my channel outside of the YouTube world, people that know me and have been in my life for a lot of my life. We'll be going back over times we had. Like when Deborah came in the other day, she came into the chat. She was my roommate. And it'll be people like that who we have been in each other's lives since teens. And I'm kind of looking forward to it after being out here for like 15 months. And so many people have decided that, oh, they know me and they know all about me and they can tell my story. And this all started yesterday. My cousin called me from Dallas, and she was telling me that I need to write a book. That's not the first time people have told me that. This is the first time somebody in the family has told me that. And I always say, why? So she said, because your life is interesting. It's different. You've been through some storms and you came out still smiling. And I'm like, I'm not the only person that's ever been through storms. So why would somebody want to buy and read my book? And she said, because some of the stuff that you've been through, they've never been through it before. And they sure didn't go through it at the age you went through it. From birth up until now. You've had your storms. And nobody would ever know because you always smiling. You just go on about your business. You get attacked. You still like throw it off. Because I stop and I think about it. If for no other certificate I've ever gotten, and I've had many, I got many besides my degrees. The one that I think I appreciate the most was my mediation certificate from U of H. Learning how to mediate stuff. That has helped me so much. And even though I didn't finish the master's program, because I thought this is not for me at the ninth hour, it's amazing the stuff that I learned in there that helped me walk through the rest of my life in that beauty business where you meet people every day from all walk of life with all different types of emotions going on. Some have mental things going on, some have physical things going on, but yet I was booked every day, all day. Turning them away sometimes, especially on a Saturday evening. I left out at 12 o'clock. That's when I started my weekend. So I was off Saturday at 12 to Tuesday morning. Then in the end, it got to the place where I didn't even go in the big shop on NASA until Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday, I didn't even go in. I stayed at home. I had a salon at my house, detached behind my house. The people from that area, the older people and the children came there on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I stepped out my back door. I lifted up my garage. They came through. And there's a full service salon back there. And an outdoor kitchen. Bathrooms. Everything I needed. Refrigerators. And I made my money from home on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And I went into the big shop on Thursday, Friday, and a half a day on Saturday. And I did that for the last 5 years of the 17 years I was in business. Put a daughter through school doing that. Paid off a house doing that. Bought a brand new Lexus doing that. Bought my daughter a brand new Hyundai doing that. Put her through college in an apartment off campus, brand new. When I look back over the things that I did, sometimes it makes me wonder, how in the hell did you do it? It amazes me. I got a husband too. But one thing he'll never be able to tell you, and my daughter either, I wouldn't let him spend a dime on her unless he wanted to. Never asked for anything from him. That was my child I created with my first husband. She got, how do you put it? He was able to get off of child support early, okay? Because she graduated early. In the state of Texas at that particular time, I don't know what it is now, okay? If you graduate from high school before the age of 17, the child support stopped. She graduated at 17. So she was penalized a whole year there. That's what I did. Kept it moving. She said she wanted to go to Xavier. $10,000 a semester. She went. She wanted a new car after the Hyundai was in high school. She wanted a new car in college. Her second year there, she got it. $40,000 Zuzu. hmm I was constantly signing my name and paying them people. Yep, constantly. And working my ass off to do it. He took care of the stuff in the house, and I was taking care of me and all the bills I created. I didn't ask him for a dime. Mm-mm. He may even come out here on my platform and let y'all know. Never know who y'all gonna meet in the near future, but you're gonna be meeting a lot of people who have been in my life for a long time and that really know me. So despite what you've heard, you fixing to hear the truth. They ain't gonna lie either. They're gonna tell it like it is. Old people don't be lying. They don't have no reason to. Thank you for coming in, Edward, and taking care of everybody for me and making them feel warm and fuzzy inside. So after talking to Renee yesterday, I decided maybe she's right. Maybe I do need to write a book, because she kept saying, I said, well, my life is out here on YouTube. Why do I need to write a book? And she said, because YouTube is an app that could go away tomorrow. It could be gone when you wake up in the morning, just like Enron and all the big companies, it could do the same thing. There are many apps that used to be that's not here anymore. The only thing you're going to miss is that paycheck that they probably owe you. That's it. Your life going to go on. It ain't going to stop just because YouTube is gone. So I thought about it all morning long. Y'all know I didn't come out here because I was dealing with that situation with the guy that was supposed to come on tonight and trying to get over what he had told me with his health issues. Thinking about what she had told me, because she told me, she said, think about it and get back with me this weekend, because she's coming on too to start this. She's going to start it with the lineage of the family, because she knows more about it than I do. Her sister was the one who was the historian, and she collected all this information. She would be perfect, but unfortunately she passed the cancer and she's gone, breast cancer. So you'll be meeting Renee first when we start this. And she'll go back to the great-grandparents. And then you'll see who I am, where I came from, what I'm all about. You'll meet people who really know me and have known me. And then you can base your own judgment as to who I am by what they're saying and what I'm bringing to you tonight. I don't like people to tell my stories. You haven't been around me to tell my story. You don't know me to tell my story. I'm not trying to tell your story. I don't care anything about your life. I don't do content on you as a content creator. You're not that interesting to me without knowing your story. So I tend to come over here with my topics, and I stick with my topics. I don't even like it when I have to address one of them, when they lie a little bit too much, and I have to come out here and, But then sometimes people go too far, and you just have to, don't even address them no more. You just got to go take it to the legal system, and you just let them do their thing. In this last instance, that's what I did. I'm like, I don't need to address that. I've addressed it. I'm done with it. I said I wasn't addressing it no more. So that's exactly what I did. It's out of my hands. Let the laws take care of that. Because I'm not backstabbing nobody. If I said it, I said it. I'm out here solo on my platform. I don't need anybody on panels and all that. I did my first panel the other night to let them speak their mind of what had happened to them. But you don't see nobody out here but me or the people that you meeting that's talking to me in real life. And that's the way it's going to always be. I'm not big on those panels and stuff. If you coming to see Chatting with Ms.V, why do I need to have Mary Jane, Sally, and Sue to back me up? I don't need that. I don't need anybody to back me up on anything that I said on my channel or about me and my life that don't know me. That don't make sense to me. And it shouldn't make sense to you. But, I had to realize a lot of things after being out here for a year. That there's a lot of people that don't have nothing else to do but just get up every day and get on social media and go to that person's channel and hear a reaction about another person. That's some boring stuff to me. But like I say, I'm different. So I tend not to do that. And especially, like I said, if it don't hold up in a court of law, you probably shouldn't have said it. You probably shouldn't. I heard that I brought a content creator's name to YouTube. That's the biggest lie in the world. Y'all ain't never seen me bring no content real name out here. But who really brought it out here in a court of law? Was it me or was it them? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Cultivate your hate into something positive, people. Try to figure out where you went wrong in life, why you got to come out here and dog people and bash people and lie on people. When you could come out here just like me and tell your own story. Instead of other people figuring out your story and bringing it to the front street of YouTube. It'd be so much easier. I come out here with the same content since day one. Topics. Never ever telling you how to run your platform, what you doing on your platform. Don't care. But I'm just a household word. I mean, everybody's just so, chatting with Ms.V. You got to call my name. You had the nerves to put my name out there the other day. You escaped because by the time I got to the computer, it was too late. Distract you. Be careful in the future. I told you, I'm on the strike now, baby. I'm ready to strike. I've heard enough. You said enough, and I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing what you got to say. Find you some business. Get a life. And leave Ms.V alone. Okay? Who am I? You'll find out tonight from my perspective. And as we go along with this series of my life, you'll find out more about me. Some things I might find out about myself I didn't even know. I don't know everything they know about me or things they've seen about me, but I don't care. You know why? Because I don't have anything to hide. I ain't taken nobody's husband. I ain't been to jail. I ain't been doing no drugs. I ain't been picked up for none of that. Okay? So that would mean that anything that was out there, it ain't going to be that bad. Okay? I didn't have a baby dad. I had a baby husband. That's what I had. My baby daddy was my husband. So I don't have that. You still looking. I hope you're fine. But I doubt it. I'm independent. I'm solo. I have been all my life. With a man or without a man, I've always been able to take care of me. Independent of anything and anybody. And I thank God I was, because I'm by myself today with no man. And I'd be up a creek without a paddle if I had some old busted up man up in here who couldn't do what the last ones have done for me. I can't accept anything because I know I'm capable of taking care of me. So why do I need some old busted up man up in here who can't do nothing for me? He can't pay no car notes. He can't put me, if I'm here, I expect him to take me out of here and take me to the next level. Because I'm doing this by myself. So I don't expect to be driving what I'm driving now if I got an old busted up man. I don't expect to be living here. I expect to go on up. Like the Jeffersons are moving on up. Okay. It's elevations in life. And that's why can't nobody come up in here. You need to have your own place where I can come up there with you if I choose to. Say, I think differently. than most. Because I'm independent, and you can think like that when you're independent. I don't like disrespect. I don't disrespect nobody, and I don't want to be disrespected. And there's only a certain level of disrespect that I'm going to tolerate from anybody. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's going to come down to me just flat out ignoring you. I'm going to put them papers in your life. Because that's what you're looking for. Or you wouldn't be bothering me because I ain't bothering you. Mm-mm. When it comes to uplifting others, I'm the first to step out and uplift. You think about it. When I came out here, I supported everybody out here. Wasn't no such thing as no darn op to me. Did you ever see anything where I talked about anybody in a chat? Find it. Did you ever see anywhere I did anything but come into a chat and speak? Uh-huh. I came out here with lies being spread about me before I ever even got a channel. Did I come out here raising hell on my channel? Did I come out here talking about people because they was talking about me? That's how I felt about it. You ain't on my level. Mm-mm. Not that I'm any better than anybody else. It's just certain gutter stuff I'm not going to do. I ain't familiar with that. I don't go around just cutting people down because they cut me down. Hating because they hate. Jealous because they jealous. I ain't got nothing to be jealous of nobody out here. They got what they got. I got what I got. I'm happy. Mm-hmm. You're not happy if you always up in somebody else's home talking about what they got. I don't care what you got. I don't have to live there. See the difference? Dating. It's always been hard for me to date. I got standards. I know who I wanted to take home to meet mama. And I knew who she was going to accept and who she wasn't. Okay? Yeah, the first boyfriend, he'll be out here too. Mm-hmm. He's still alive. He'll come out here and tell you who I am. At 18, I didn't accept just anything. Mm-mm. I wasn't impressed with his money. I wasn't impressed with his fame. Professional baseball player. Didn't faze me not. Mm-mm. He ran after me until this day. Let him tell his story, okay? Not me. He'll be out. I treat people the way I want to be treated. Does it always work out like that? No. Because people ain't right from the start. They have motives from the start. And in the end, it always comes to pass. You find out who they really are. Sometimes I'm surprised. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I saw it. And I was just like, okay. Sooner or later, your truth will surface. And it does. Too bad it comes out on the YouTube screen where everybody sees it. That's life. Yours, not mine. Am I a greedy person when it comes to food? I love to eat. I don't know why I don't weigh 300 or 400 pounds. Because I'm never late for dinner. Never. Am I picky? Somewhat. I like what I like. Am I going to say anything if we out eating or you invite me to eat and I'm, oh, I don't like that. I don't eat that. No. I just don't order it. Or if it come on the plate, I just don't eat it. I am manners. I'm not going to say or do anything to hurt anybody's feelings. You invited me to dinner and then I'm going to sit up there and talk about your food? Well, don't expect the invitation back. That's just the way it is. I'm the farmer's daughter. I told you that. I didn't come from a wealthy family. I came from a hard-working family that educated 7 kids. Yeah, indeed. One behind the other, sometimes 2 by 2. Sometimes we would leave on a Sunday afternoon and drive from Monroe to Baton Rouge. Drop the oldest brother off at Southern University. Come on round through Mississippi and drop another one off at Alcorn in Lormont, Mississippi. Go on through Mississippi and come back to Louisiana and drop the last one off at Grambling. That was our Sunday afternoon. My sister wasn't here yet. I'd be the only one not dropped off. I'd be dropped back off at home. Yeah. That's the parents I came from. Hard working. A poor school teacher and a poor farmer. But determined that their kids would have a better life than they had. Together for 54 years before my dad checked out first. Amazing. Never saw a fight, ever. Not even an argument. I don't know how they did it. There was so many of us in the house until, and then my grandparents were there too. They didn't do that. We were just one big old happy family. Did we have problems? Yes. Were they solved? At the kitchen table. Did we ever go, any of us ever go to jail behind anything? Nope. You won't find a record. Were we perfect kids? No. We got in trouble. Would they whoop our ass? Yep. And you knew it. So you got very little whippings. So I'm a Southern girl with a lot of Southern hospitality. I treat people like I say, like I want to be treated. And sometimes it hurts when you have people coming out here with no home training, not really real, not really loyal, never have been from the start. Could have been in Hollywood as a great actress or actor, missed their calling. But you got people out here in the world like that. Do I want to be one of those people? Hell to the no, no, no. I want to be me. And why would I want to change if it's been working like this all my life? If I've accumulated these friends over all these years, why would I worry about a virtual person that I don't know? Again, get on about your business. Go on back, because I'm not interested. Don't care if I ever meet you. If you came off in my life, it was because you walked up in there. I damn sure didn't invite you. You invited me. And you did it for your own purpose, your own reason. And when I didn't cooperate or did what you wanted me to do, I was no good for you. Thank you for letting me move on. Because I've always been a person that's solo and can do my own thing with you or without you. And what you won't do, somebody else will. I always know that when it comes to me. Okay. I know how to carry myself in all situations. You will never, ever see me come out here. Oh, these lashes are long. Baby, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see with them. I'm working with lashes these days. Trying new stuff, okay? I can put these down on my nose and see. See, that's working. I know my way around in the kitchen. Because it was me and my mom in the kitchen most of my life. Everybody says I'm a good cook. You may never know because I don't cook no more. I ain't cooking for me. I cook enough to survive. But the meals like I used to put on the table, those days are long gone. Gone bye-bye. I know how to dress the part, look the part, and be the part in any given situation you put me in. I will never disrespect my family name under no circumstances. And I know my audience. Whoever comes into my chat, I get to know them. So when I see them in other chats making comments, then I know who they are. That's how I get to know people out here on these YouTube streets. Because I'm like, okay, you were in my chat, and that's not what you were saying when you were over here, but you were over there with some virtual BS, some bull, and you agreeing with all that. But one thing I've always wondered, with all chats, when people are going for each other, I've never seen a person yet that says, well, how do you know? Were you there? Where'd you get this information from? Never have anybody questioned anybody yet. Only thing you see is a negative comment because you rocking with that person. That's why I don't do reactions. First of all, I don't really want to take up my day watching you, doxing you. There's better ways to make money, to me, than to come out here and do that. This is on a public platform where the world is watching. I don't want that reputation. Keep it to yourself. And I always remember it matters not to me what you say because you don't know me. I'm bringing people to my platform that does. Thanks to my cousin who wants me to do this series on our family, legacy, lineage, and my life. Now, this book thing, I ain't got there yet, okay? I agreed to do this stuff here, but I don't know about all this book stuff. We'll see. I know the right time and the right place to say and do things. Some people don't. They just come out here just flapping. And they hit the platform. And I'll be like, hello first. You know, how you doing today? Hey, everybody. It ain't that serious to me. How can I get that serious behind somebody I don't know or they don't know me? I just, again, when I do that, that means it's over my head. That's it. I'm always going to be the first to say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, please, and thank you. I was raised like that. I raised my children like that. I have never had any bad vibes from them coming from somebody else. Thank you. I must have done something right. Not when I say my children, I mean all the children that were raised in my home. I can honestly say I am so proud of them today. Judges, lawyers, doctors, nurses, models, managers, not one of them failed me. And there was about 20 girls, minus Michelle. She passed away a couple of years ago, but even she was in banking and did her thing. They're coaching, they're teaching. I'm so proud of them. Because I was that at-home mother, and when I wasn't, all of it was piling. Let me tell y'all one time what I did. It was time to go to Astroworld. That's when Astroworld was in Houston. And I had the Mustang because the husband was gone off in the SUV. Well, I thought I was going out there to pick up 2 or 3 of them that had gone out there with my daughter because they could never go alone to no Astroworld. It had to be at least 2 or 3. The rule was, I don't care if you got to go to the bathroom or not. If one got to go to the bathroom, all of y'all going to the bathroom. And things weren't nearly as bad as it is today. So when I get there, the mothers hadn't come to pick up these girls. It's late at night. It's like 10 o'clock at night. And they all together, waiting by the light for me to get there. And I'm like, I'm on my way. I'm at least 10 minutes away. I'm in traffic, but it's going to take about 10 minutes. And I get there, and I brought every last one of them home. And I think it was 12 of them in a Mustang. And it wasn't a convertible. I let the back seat down so they could get in the trunk. They wasn't big girls, thank the Lord. They were little girls. Teenagers, but small in size, stature. 4 of them probably got the trunk 5 or however many long as they could stick their neck out the trunk and breathe into the back seat. The rest of them sit across this way and that way so they could stick their heads out over the legs. And I had two in the front seat in one bucket seat. I brought them home. Sure did. Ain't nothing open where you gonna rent nothing. How I'ma get it? Huh? And I'm not fixing to leave, and I'm not fixing to sit up there and wait on them mamas. Open up them windows so y'all can get some air up in here, and I'm gonna run this air condition. And we gonna ride like this for the next 30 minutes, but we going home, okay? We came right on home, baby. Sure did. And they stayed in my house until the mamas came back for them. Because I was the older mama. They were the younger mamas. They were still in the nightclub and doing their thing. Okay? It's just the way it is with Ms.V. Southern Belle, I've been called. Characterized by hospitality. Cultivated by beauty. I love beautiful things. I love beautiful people. And I'm not talking about outside. I'm talking about inside. I could care less what you look like on the outside. Some of the most gorgeous people, in my opinion, some of the most beautiful people, in my opinion, they could have never won a beauty trophy. It was the heart. It was how they treated me. Everybody is not going to be beautiful. Everybody has some bad flaws and some good flaws. So why would I come out here and try to tear down anybody's personal appearance? Haven't I told you could wake up in the morning and get in a car wreck and be dismarred where nobody even know you? So I got sense enough not to do that. Not me. Or you could not wake up at all in the morning and be a beautifully dead, unalive, new word, alert out here on the tube. What is it like dating me? You have to ask him when he comes on. He will know. We have dated from 18. I was 18, he was 21. We dated 2 years. For almost 20 years, we didn't see each other. When I got my first divorce, he came back. We tried to rekindle a relationship. I said, you've changed. You're not the same person you were. And I'm not either. This ain't gonna work. He went back his way. I went my way. Probably 15 years later, I'm single again. Before the last husband. Tried it again. He was living in Florida at the time. So we were trucking back and forth. Okay? It's worse. No. He had been married and divorced by then. I had been married twice and divorced. And I'm still saying no. The last husband, passed away a couple of years ago. He's back again. Now he was in California. Now he's back in Florida again at his home. He owns his home that he owns is in Florida. Okay. So we're going to come up with our Romeo and Juliet story because we don't mind sharing it. We did no sins whatsoever. We were always single when we came back together. But it's a love relationship that has never died. And I want to say it was love at first sight. I'm going to let him tell his story, okay? Will we ever get together? No. We will always be in love with each other, but we will never be a married couple. Y'all probably don't understand that. It was love at first sight, so that's why and it was the first love. So that's why it'll never die. He's never done anything, I've never done anything to him to make the love die. Everybody can't say that either. Stay tuned. I have a value system, a traditional value system. Family matters to me. Now, do we always get along? Hell to the no. But have we learned how to get along when we in each other's company? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We have. It took time. Once the mother and father passed away, it was like that was the glue that held all of us together. And we all kind of went our separate ways and lived our lives our way. And then as we aged, we came back together again. But for every occasion that happened, whether it was a wedding, a graduation, or a funeral, or whatever, we all were there. And very cordial to each other and very respectful to each other to this day. So that's what I'm into. I like to see families that just, you're going to always have people that are different. You're going to always have crazy cousin Joe. You're going to always have that drunk over there. You're going to always have that one over there doing this or doing that. Every family got basically the same thing in it. They just do. And if it didn't happen in my generation, is it going to be in the second or third generation? That's just life. Everybody do that thing. Someday they gonna grow up and just like you, just like I, and realize what their mistakes were. I thank those trolls for coming in. I thank you, Alex. I thank them for the views, and I thank you for taking them out of here, Alex. Yeah. No home trading, no respect. That's what I'm talking about right there. So I'm probably going to say that I am one of the sweetest, kindest people and most generous person you'll probably ever meet. And I'm that way with people I don't know. That probably has been one of the negatives in my life. Is treating people the way I want to be treated when they have an ulterior motive of using you until you're no use for them. Trying to gain wealth from you or trying to get something from you. But I'm sharp. I always walk out on them. And they never know. I hit that back door. And when they wake up and they realize that I'm gone, they madder than mad. To the point that they want to take you out, the last one. Yeah. But why are you so angry and so mad at me? Tell the people what I did to you, any of you that have a problem with Ms.V. What did I do to you? Did I cut you? Did I shoot you? Did I break in your home? Did I steal from you? Did I come on your channel? Did I take your people from you? They can't tell you nothing, but they mad. Problem, Houston. But it ain't my problem. Okay? I like people that open the doors, men especially. And me as a woman, I'm going to hold the door open for you. If I go in and you right there at the door, I'm not going to let the door slam on you. I had a problem on the East Coast because of that. They don't do that. That's Southern girls. That's what we do. I'm very polite. Always. Even when you do things to try and hurt me, I'm still going to be polite. I've done my clapbacks, but never cursed at all. Very calm, very cool, very collective. Spoke what I had to speak, said what I had to say, and kept it moving. But don't ever expect for me to come back now. Okay, if you expecting that, you messed up. I don't care what you say. You can keep on talking because I'm done. That's the daddy in me. That's see, you don't know him. You see the mama out here most of the time. That daddy could tell you exactly where to go. He didn't curse either, but he meant what he said. And when he was done with you, he was done with you because he was an independent man. He got up every morning and made his own living. He ain't worked for nobody. And I got him and me, and I got her and me. I try to keep him at bay. And like, hey, man, calm down, little man. But it's all good in the neighborhood. I don't assume anything with anybody at any time. Not anymore. Because people will do anything and say anything. Those are the times we're living in. I expect that from them. If they come one time sideways, they're going to keep coming sideways. But ask them why. They can't tell you. Their own personal issues. When they could be doing so much in their life to upgrade their own life, upgrade their own appearance, they'd rather be around here trying to tear you down. You can't tear me down. I know the difference as a Southern girl between grilling and barbecue. Because I've had much of it in my lifetime. And that's what Southern people do. Hospitality to me is like a fine art. No one ever wants to leave when they're around me. Fact. I know how to make other women feel beautiful. I did it for 17 years in a beauty shop. I respect men, and I want men to respect me. And when they don't, that means get on down the road. I'm glad I don't have to pass a test to come out here on YouTube, because I probably would fail it. Because I'm one of a kind out here. It ain't too many out here like me. If it is, I don't know. Because most of them are reaction channels, and I'm not. I'm not going to react on you. I don't know you. I'm not interested. It's about me and my life. Living my life. Doing my thing on my channel. Okay? The characteristics of the South is warm. It's warm weather. It's agricultural. And we have bustling coastal cities. My values are generosity. And I've been very generous to most out here on YouTube. Liking, sharing, subscribing, and donating. But can't one of them come over here on this channel that has ever said anything about Ms.V and show me one donation you put over here. But you got so much to say. Says a lot, though, doesn't it? About you. Yeah. I'm kind, I'm witty, I'm considerate to everyone I encounter. And usually when you're not, out the back door. I'm good about sneaking out that back door. I come through the front door, but I'll sneak out the back door on you. And move on by my business. Next. You got to know when people are no good for you. They can front for so long. But even they can't keep up the front. I love you. And all the time hating on you. That's a trip to me. And remember, once you cross the line with me, I have boundaries in my life. Don't come back. I promise I don't want you back. You don't fit in my circle because we don't do that. I think that where I'm going with this and what I'm going to do is going to benefit me greatly. Because it's going to allow the social media world to really get into my life, who I am. I don't care how you feel and what you think. It matters not to me. And get to know who I am. I've been doing little bits and pieces of my life, but this is going to be a series on my life. And it'll be out here forever. However it goes. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm excited about it. See what y'all are saying. How I'm doing with the lashes, y'all. I'm trying to work with these lashes. Girlfriend gave me a whole box of them, and I'm like, okay, well, I ain't gonna let the box sit up there and dry rot. Let me start putting them on. Hey, Lucinda, how you doing this evening, Ladybug? Hey, Miss Peach. Hey, Jersey girl, Detroit love in the house. Uh-oh, something's going on with the weather in Texas. Ain't no telling. My queen came in from Canada. Hey, Tajisty and Shatika, I love your hair. Thank you. You can give Miss Sharita credit for that. She'll be on my channel probably. If it doesn't rain, she's supposed to bring the kids up to get in the pool this weekend. It's a young lady I met in a nail shop about 2 months ago. Peace and blessings to you too, Jersey girl. Thank you, Edward, for coming in and keeping the ladies all entertained while I give my commentary. Hey, Jeanette, how you doing? Pure at heart. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Miss Pastor Thomas is in the house this evening. Thank you for coming in. It's always nice to have a man of the cloth coming in. Yeah, bless the channel and keep us rolling over here in a positive direction. Thank you, sir. Um, you hope you're talking to Edward, hoping he had a great day. Lucinda speaking to everyone. Hey, Miss Aretha, good evening to you. Okay, good evening, Miss Audrey. Thank you so much, Audrey, for mine. You doing a good job. I saw you. I saw you. Okay. Hey, Miss Joy. Okay. Sunshine Chronicles is in the building. Thank you for coming in, Sunshine. I appreciate you. I almost put my hair down and wore your wrap today, but I'm like, no, it's hot out here. My head get to sweating and I mess around. Pull that thing off of the live. I love it though, girl. Thank you so much. Is the live freezing up? I don't know. Was it? I'm just reading the comments. You would have been an amazing mediator, Queen. I have the certificate and I've done it down in Galveston County. But it's just, I get bored easily. I keep telling y'all that. And when I first started, I was excited. You got the wife over here and you got the husband over here and they're going through a divorce and you trying to find out what this one want and what that one want and who gonna get the dog and who gonna take the cat and let's split up this money and let's get this child support together. And I'm trying to save y'all money so y'all won't have to go in there and see the judge because that's what it's gonna cost y'all. Okay, y'all ain't paying me but $1,000 a day. But if y'all go in there with him, this thing could run up to $20,000, $30,000, depending on what you got. It could be more than that. It could cost you millions if you got lots of monies. Okay, but I liked it, but it just gets old. That can get old with me quick. Hey, Khadijah, look, I got it right. Hey, from Oakland in the building. Come on in, sweetie. God will keep them in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on him. You better say it again. I have to. I have to talk to him at night. I have to talk to him throughout the day. I have to talk to him in the morning. And that's how I can come out here with a smile on my face despite what any virtual person says or done. I always keep my eyes on the prize. It's like I got a mention up there. I'm trying to go see mine. I'm trying to go live in mine, okay? Yeah. Everyone, please go to those three dots up in that right-hand corner. Hit that button, please. Thank you. Hey, Miss Carolyn, rolling on back to H-Town. All right, be careful out there, Miss Carolyn. Take your time. We're going to be here when you get back. You're hustling, Khadijah. Thank you for all the roses. What is that? Flowers. I don't know what they are, Jersey girl. Appreciate you. That reminds me of the gospel song, How I Got Over. Yes, indeed. Woo, when you look back over your life and you see some of the things that could have gone south or left, baby, all you can do is look up and say, thank you. Yeah, that's why I go down there on Sunday morning. Because of things that I lived through in my life. They could not have been as good or as well as they did turn out. And at some moments it looked bleak, okay? Things didn't look good at all. But he always came through and always on time. Real mama's always making it happen. Yes, Khadijah, I did what I had to do, okay? Sometimes you think I want to stay in that beauty shop to 10, 11 o'clock at night. I remember one Easter, I was in there until Easter Sunday morning. Finishing up, calling them, bring her in. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Bring her in. I've been in that since yesterday. I done went brushed my teeth, put on some more deodorant, switched out my jacket, and started a whole new day on Easter Sunday morning. I did what I had to do. Yep. Ms. V, as the song reads, you have a testimony, blessings, blessings. Thank you, Miss Audrey. I think we all got a testimony. I don't think it's nobody out here. But the problem is a lot of people don't want to tell their testimony. They would rather be dipping and dabbing in your business and don't know what the hell they talking about. That's what troubles me with people. Tell your story. I don't have a problem telling my story. And I don't need you to tell my story. I can tell my own. That's a problem to me. You look pretty. Thank you, Elisa. Appreciate that. I believe you, Auntie. I'm not putting it out here for you to believe it. I'm putting it out here to archive it in history. We would never know our forefathers' stories if it wasn't archived somewhere in a book, on a mainframe, or something. How would we ever know about these people we talk about in history all the time that did this and did that? You see where I'm going with this? It's not for you to believe or not to believe. It's my story. I'm backing it up with evidence, with proof, with people that were there when it happened. It's no different than when the people wrote the Bible. All these people were there at some point or some time, or they followed the other one. It's the same thing here. So I'm following on or attaching on to what my cousin left. This is my story in my family tree. Somebody else might want to put their story out there. It's okay. The ones coming behind will be able to know what happened, why I am the way I am. Who am I? I may never even see my grandchildren, but my story will be there, backed by other members of the family and friends and everybody else. That's the purpose of my story. Not so much as to people out in the virtual world believe in me. I don't care nothing about what they believe. I don't. Hey, Miss Lieber, how you doing? Hey, Tina. Left at 8:30 this morning. I'm about an hour from Mississippi. You making good time. We'll be listening. Prayers for traveling grace. Yes, indeed. Everybody pray hands up for Carolyn. She's on that road headed back to H-Town. You go do good. If you get tired, pull over. Get a hotel and start out again in the morning. Ain't nothing saying that you got to be here for in the morning. If you got to go to work, you can always call off. Okay? You've been nursing forever and ever and ever. You can call off one day. Nothing but God. It is awesome to see what God can do. Exactly, Pastor. Thank you. Okay. Looking for another comment here. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson, how you doing this evening, sweetie? Thank you for coming in. Did I speak to Miss Tina? I think I did. She said it's all been done before. Exactly. History repeats itself. There ain't nothing I'm doing or nothing nobody else has done. Maybe in a different place and in a different time. If you go and you read the Bible, you'll find somebody in there that's going through exactly what you're going through at a different place and a different time. It's all kind of characters in there. It's murderers, it's thieves in there. It's everything that we doing now up in there. Prostitutes. Yeah. Everybody wasn't holy and sanctified up in there. And all right, Pastor Thomas, I hope you're having a good evening so far. Great evening. Just came on like I've been dealing with business and health issues today. But this too shall pass. We gonna get through this. Not my health issues, family health issues, okay? There are so many lonely individuals, and it makes a difference in their life because they got so much time to be off in your business and in your life. I don't have that kind of time. And even if I did, I don't want to take the time to be off in nobody else's business. I'd be up there looking for me a hat to put on and something to wear to get up out of here. And if I ain't do nothing but drive down to the island tonight and sit down and have dinner, that's better than being in somebody else's business. I don't understand that kind of mentality. Hey, Cheryl P. Good evening. AT Miller's in the house tonight, and she said, Ms. V, it's not like the reactions in question are on someone well known. They're in a few private citizens with a few thousand subs. At least they can hook on to someone that has millions of subs. Uh-uh. Them people not gonna let them hook on to them. Some little old bitty channel with 1,000 subs. Mm-mm. We got a content creator over here that ain't gonna let them hook on to her like that. Once you get there and you've made it to that status in life, I build my channel out the mud and I get there and I'm gonna let somebody little bitty come into my life that's probably gonna try to pull me down, and they already trying to pull me down, and I ain't even but a minute person out here. You're gonna have to do it on your own, baby. You just link, you just can't link up with everybody. I don't link up with anybody. That's the problem, Jersey girl. They link up with me. And when they can't handle me and when they can't manipulate me, then they find all the things wrong with me. No, I'm me. And there's certain things I'm going to go along with, and there's certain things I'm not. I know right from wrong. And even when they do this kind of stuff, you don't hear me come out here tearing them apart. You don't hear me come out here cussing them out. I just move away from them. You're not for me. You don't see that. I see that. And no matter what you say, it's not going to make any difference. I'm not coming back. So you need to find you something else. I've not linked up with anybody out here. All these people who have had so much to say, they came in my life. My fault for accepting them in, but they came in one way and they changed along the way. Think about it. Think about who came for me. And did I support them? Did I donate to them? But have you seen them over here donating and supporting? See what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about. Okay. We don't know these people. No, we don't know these people. They virtual people. And that's why I don't link up. I support. Support is one thing, linking up is another. And then they have a problem because you might be supporting somebody they don't like. What they did to me. I'm grown. That's y'all's problem. They ain't got nothing to do with me. And then they start this whole grade school stuff of stabbing you because they don't like somebody. I'm supposed to not like them. I'm too grown for that. I like who I like, and I like who treat me right, and I like who support me. Okay, if y'all got a problem, that's y'all's problem. I ain't got nothing to do with that, and I'm not gonna turn on that person just because you did. I don't know what y'all did to each other. I don't expect for you to turn on nobody because they turn on me. But treat me the same way. Everyone, please subscribe to the three dots, hit the like button, and share, please. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my moderators coming in tonight. Hi, Marcy. Good evening. Welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. You look so pretty. Thank you, Marcy. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Bring a friend. We friendly. Ms. V, you look so pretty in your holiday colors. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. I just pulled a dress out the closet. You know, I've been telling y'all it's time for me to start cleaning out this closet. And whatever I can fit and whatever I can wear, I'm putting it on now. So I went to the back of the closet and I found some dresses out there. So I said, okay, I'll put the dress on and wear it. Because otherwise it's just going to be hanging up in there. I got standards. Yes, I have standards for my life. I sure do. Thank you to just hey, Kendra, how you doing, sweetie? Louise, welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Okay, y'all hit the like button, subscribe, and share for me, please. I thank you. All righty, getting on down. Pastor Thomas, Ms. V, the Bible says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Exactly. But see, people want to twist and turn and change that thing, Pastor. That's where I see where I'm messing up, especially out here on these streets. Old folks can get it too. Where it say that in the Bible? That's what you said. Why would you want to go for somebody old if they ain't going for you? They twist things up in their mind, and you can tell they ain't never had no kind of church training at all. They ain't been to BTU, Sunday school, Bible school, the church service, nothing. They don't know nothing. They just got their own little gangster rules out here. Yep, but hey, God bless them. Maybe they'll grow up one day and realize, girl, that is not biblical. What are you up to this evening? Not much, Lily. Um, I cleaned up today, worked in the closet a little while, took care of some business on the telephone, finally got all that stuff straight with the deceased husband trying to get my money. I got all that email today and got that out the way. So I just feel like a lot of this business that I had riding on my shoulders with deadlines, I've conquered that. I got it all done today. So the next thing is going to be putting that car in the shop next week and making sure that what is it, the aerator on the front of it is straight, because I don't need it getting hot and burning up my motor. Um, I love to eat too. Yeah, Alex, but I'm picky. Yep, I think so. Righty, let's get on down the road here. Please, there's the link if